Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to make a new sign for my garden. See, here's a little garden sign that says feel free to talk to the plants, they understand. And I also made these signs over here using corrugated steel. Don't worry, be happy, and Jesus saves. I like to paint a lot of things in my garden. Home sweet home on these saws. So I'm going to make another sign for my garden. Hi Daisy. Hi Duke. So what I often do is I buy old signs at the thrift store. This is kind of like my little art storage area in the garage. Yeah, see, I buy these signs at the thrift store for $1 or whatever, and I'm sure this belonged to somebody else. This came from, it looks like a little girl's bedroom. And what I do is I just take them home and I paint them myself, and then I have signs for my garden. Isn't that right, Daisy and Duke? Aren't they just so cute? I don't talk about Daisy and Duke too much in my videos because they're on this side of the garage, but those are my two labs, Daisy and Duke. What I'm going to do is change the base color to yellow, and then I'll do maybe dark blue or purple words outlined in black. I don't know, I'm just gonna start with the base and then I'll take it from there. And there is Cookie having breakfast. So what I do is I just get a couple plastic cups, a bowl, a flower pot, whatever, and then I use that as a base. And that way when I paint, I can do all the edges, the sides without getting any paint on the table. Now I'm just going to put a nice yellow coat of paint on the sign. A lot of times what I do is I go to the hardware store and I buy samples of paint. Samples are usually only about $5, and I only want a little bit of paint anyway, not a full gallon. And also I'm going to put this in the shade. I always try to put my doors and signs in the shade because the sun definitely will fade the paint over the years, and being out in the weather will do the same thing. Now I've tried using that shellac. I've sprayed my doors with that Varathane, but what I've found is it just ruins them. When it dries, it starts to peel. They always turn things a dingy yellow. So I don't use the Varathane or the shellacs anymore. That's why I just try to keep my signs and doors in the shade, behind trees, something like that. Okay, now it's time to paint all the letters. As you can see, I have two different designs. I decided to go with the top one. I just like this one better because the garden words are just a lot bigger. It's centered and it'll be easier for me to paint. I'm gonna do the Life Begins in A letters in red, and you can see I got a mist tint for only $4, so now I get to finally use it. And now for the final touches. I'm going to add a little bit of white just to brighten it up a bit and give the letters a little pop. I'm super happy the way this all turned out. I'm really glad I added the orange to the red letters. It just gave it more color, and I love the pops of white. Now the fun part is, where should I put it? Me personally, this is my favorite spot, but I would love to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have a beautiful day in your garden too. Bye!